All right, let's do a quick vibe check. When you hear the word accountant, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Probably someone sitting in a dark cubicle dungeon, drowning in a literal sea of Excel spreadsheets, sipping on lukewarm coffee, and living in 1998, right? But hear me out, because there's a major plot twist happening right under our noses. Accountants are low-key becoming the absolute masterminds behind the financial AI revolution. No cap. They aren't just using AI to do their taxes faster, they are literally the ones training the digital brains that run the global economy. See, AI is smart, but it doesn't actually understand money. Without a human guiding it, an AI looks at financial data and just sees random numbers. It's clueless. That's where financial pros step in. They leverage their deep financial expertise to take these AI models from complete newbies to absolute financial geniuses. So in this video, we're breaking down the exact 5-step glow-up process of how accountants train AI models for smarter business insights. Let's go.
All right, step 1. You've got to define the AI's actual job description. You can't just turn on a computer, yell, "Hey AI, make me rich," and expect a yacht to appear. That's not how the vibe works. That's a total scam. Just like hiring a new intern, you have to set crystal clear objectives. Accountants start by asking the big questions. What are we actually trying to achieve here? Are we training this model for forecasting future revenue, or are we teaching it categorization so we can sort through thousands of transactions and make sure we don't get audited? Once the goal is locked in, it's data collection time. But you can't just feed the AI random garbage. You have to feed it the high-quality, good stuff. Accountants provide highly structured financial data. We're talking clean ledger entries, organized invoices, and detailed financial reports. Think of this like giving the AI its official textbook before the semester starts. If you feed it trash, it outputs trash. Accountants make sure the foundational vibes are immaculate right from the start. Now, for step 2, feature engineering and selection. Don't let the nerdy name scare you off. This is basically just choosing the VIP variables that get to enter the club. See, financial data is messy. It has a ton of random noise that can totally confuse an AI. If an AI tries to look at every single tiny detail, it gets overwhelmed and makes wild, incorrect guesses. This is where the accountant's financial expertise is a literal cheat code. They know which numbers actually matter and which ones are just background noise. They use their big brain knowledge to identify the key financial features that matter most for predictions and analysis. They extract these specific variables, like isolating seasonal trends, customer payment timelines, or transaction sizes. By filtering out the useless stuff and selecting only the absolute VIP metrics, they prepare the perfect high-impact inputs for the model. It's pure quality control.
Step 3 is where the real magic happens. Applying machine learning. This is the ultimate AI training montage. Now that the data is clean and the VIP features are selected, the accountant feeds this labeled financial data into machine learning algorithms so the AI can start learning the relationships and patterns. But they don't just use any random math. Accountants review the models specifically using powerful algorithms like XGBoost or classic regression. Think of XGBoost like a super smart decision tree that builds on its own mistakes to get smarter, while regression is perfect for finding straight-up mathematical relationships between variables. The AI crunches this data over and over, learning how different financial metrics connect. It's basically studying its study guides at 3 a.m., getting ready to make accurate predictions on its own. Step 4, analysis and interpretation. Once the AI is done training, it's time for a serious vibe check. An AI might be able to do math in milliseconds, but it doesn't actually understand what those numbers mean for a real-world business. It can't read the room. That's where the accountant comes back in to translate. Accountants analyze the AI's output to detect patterns, seasonality, and customer behavior trends from historical data. We're talking about spotting things like why sales always peak in Q4 but dip right after the holidays, or mapping out customer payment behavior. They take the complex predictions the AI spits out and translate them into actual, actionable business strategies. The AI finds the pattern, but the accountant explains why it matters and what the company should do next. It's the perfect team-up. Finally, we hit step 5, validation and deployment. Before you let an AI make million-dollar decisions, you have to make sure it isn't completely hallucinating. You have to do a quality audit. Accountants evaluate the model's performance against real past results to see if its predictions are actually accurate. If something is off, they adjust the parameters, tweak the settings, and fine-tune the model to make it insanely reliable. Once it passes the test, it's launch day. They deploy the reliable AI model directly into the business workflow. Now, the company has a super-powered digital assistant ready to help them make smarter, data-backed financial moves every single day. And that, my friends, is how accountants are secretly running the AI revolution, one dataset at a time. It's not about being replaced by robots. It's about training the robots to boost your practice and work 10 times smarter.